just to set it. You walked up, you had the translator, you had the guy who brought you there, and you had, I think, 2 cameramen with you, right?
Yeah, I had David, I had the sound guy, and the sound guy's funny. If you look at the sound guy carefully, sound guy's Brazilian. He's from like Rio, I think. And he can listen. He's got headphones on, and he's got his boom mic, and he's got his boom mic pointed out to the guy's mouth, so he can hear what's going on, right?
Right. And you don't know what Eric Lopes looks like, by the way.
No, I don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
I'd heard about Eric Lopes for years, over a decade.
So, but when you're walking up, Alessi and Marco are in the car.
Yeah, Marco wasn't getting out of the car. Marco was terrified that bullets were going to start flying. Marco had known through the fellow researchers and through his own efforts that this guy could potentially start shooting everybody. So Marco stays in his car.
And then this happens. I'm going to play it
Yep.
at 1:30:14.
Oh, God, you missed driving up to his house. That part is really good.
Yeah, it was like 60 seconds before. I want to be too long and give away too much. Make people watch that. But this is when you're up to the window and there's a figure, and the translator's saying it's about an ET, and then they're saying he won't talk.
No,
And then he
what
says,
happened
I'm going to remove you with bullets. And this is in Portuguese, so you don't know what he said.
No, I don't. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I don't even know who he is.
And you're like, it's all good? He's like, you're going to get in trouble. He's in the window. We can see him, but it's far away.
This is Eric Lopez?
And now you're figuring out this is Eric Lopez.
Let me ask you a question. Please. Pergunta. Por favor.
Can I ask one question? He's cocking a gun.
He's his friend, Lopez friend.
Oh, okay.
It's not.
He goes, I will kick you out with bullets.
Hold on. Just ask him one question.
I didn't know what he just said. He said it
You're like,
twice.
no, I need my question. Guy's like, hold on.
You're going to get in trouble.
Well,
I'm loading
will
my
he
45.
ever come forward and make a statement?
You would have gone out a legend if he shot you right here. I'm not going to lie. I'm glad he didn't shoot you, but... And she's still talking to him with a straight face. If you think Lopez could, he goes, I am Lopez, from the window.
What's happening?
So now this is Alessi in the car.
This is the house
Alessi and
of
Marco.
Eric Lopes,
Yeah.
but he doesn't like to talk.
So now back to you. And Alessi's going to bring the camera up.
You can see my face. I'm just trying to figure out what the hell's going on. They didn't tell me. I didn't even know it was Eric Lopes. I thought maybe it was.
Now we got Alessi walking with the camera.
Yeah. See the audio guy?
Yeah.
See the way he's kind of peering out? See,
Yeah.
he's not getting... Because he can hear.
People on YouTube and Spotify can see this right now. If you're on Apple or Amazon, you're going to have to check it out on video.
Obrigada,
some point.
Deus, viu?
So Eric won't talk.
No,
What just happened?
You're
I'm
still
trying to
standing
figure
right
out.
in there.
Is that Eric Lopez? Who is that?
He doesn't want to talk.
That's Eric Lopez.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't want to talk at all.
Turn me down.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
let's get the fuck out of
Oh
here.
my God, that was.
And then Alessi's there with the side shot.
Saw him. Oh yeah.
Whoa.
We'll talk later.
Okay.
Whoa.
We'll go talk.
Wow.
Watch. Look at him. No,
Did you get him?
He's,
Did you get him?
he's
He's
he
like,
was
get
one
the
of
fuck out.
Yeah, he probably heard more than everybody else because he had his headphones on and he had the mic. Oh, right? So he was listening, and you could
It's
see
like, this is not going well.
the sound guy, he's going like he's
Yeah.
putting his head behind the brick wall a little bit, and he's putting his microphone out this way so he's not in the line of fire. Guy knew what the hell was being said, and then he tells us when I'm confused. I was like, shit.
You're hilarious in that
Yeah,
scene.
I was just like, I was confused, and it was so. Let me tell you something, and this is something the camera didn't pick up. I'm standing there, and I'm looking into this guy's eyes. Eric Lopes. Well, I didn't know it was Eric Lopes. I didn't know. What I did know, I'd never seen a face like it in my life. Not because he looked different from other people that I'd seen, but because it looked like a guy that had been exposed to something that has been burdening him for 26 years. It looked like a man who'd witnessed something so deep, so profound, so deeply moving and disturbing, and he can't talk, and he can't.
How fast did you make that calculation?
As soon as I saw his eyes,
What was it about? Was it like, people describe like the old Vietnam veterans had like the 1,000-mile stare, 1,000-yard stare, like they're looking at you, but they're not.
Let me tell you something. It didn't translate in the. I'm looking at it now. I could see in his face the way his face, his whole face and his eyes, like if you can imagine a weight on him, a weight on his shoulders that's been burdening him for, 25 years, 26 years, something so deep, so profound, so unbelievable, and he's having to take it to the grave. Just imagine, just put yourself in his shoes. I'd never seen a face quite like it. I'm telling you the honest to God truth. I just remember looking at it going,
you're the only one there.
I didn't
You
know.
guys were there.
And
That's
I
it.
was the closest. I was right across from him, and I was looking up at him. First, it kind of spooked me because I didn't know. I didn't see anybody get the door.
Well, he was in the window. Yeah.
He was in the window, but I heard talking, and I was like looking for something in my trouser pocket, and I heard talking, and I looked at the front door, and I didn't see anybody at the front door, and I was like, where the hell? And then I look up, and there he was. And that is when there was something about this guy's face, his eyes, like, wow, that was somebody who's been carrying something with them deeply troubling.
But the way, from the viewer standpoint, because again, you could see him close, but the camera's kind of far away. We can barely make him out.
Dave was trying to do this, and he was doing this to the cameraman the whole time.
But
And he had another.
I didn't see
He had
that.
another. Oh yeah, no, he was going like this, like this.
I saw him do one of these
Yeah,
like
it was
quickly, but
Dave-
you're saying he was moving like a clock almost.
Dave said that he'd never had that happen to him in his life before, where someone was looking at him, at the cameraman, looking at him, going with a hand down here like this. Dave was freaking out, man. Like it's never happened to him before. And the sound guy's like never happened to him before. And I'm somewhat clueless. I'm right across. I'm trying to figure out what the hell's going on.
I want my question.
Yeah, and I was like, Pregunta, por favor, please. I wanted to know so badly. Like, because I'd heard about this witness for so long, and we had to get the help of the mayor to go out there. It was a big deal.
What was the one question going to be? Where you were like, I just want to
Give a
ask one
statement.
question.
I wanted him to give me a statement of what happened. Like were you driving the car?
Were you driving the car?
Yeah, during the capture.
Thank you for watching the video, guys. Please hit that subscribe button and check out this clip's full podcast episode by clicking here or in the description below.